Morning everyone, it's Anthony from Showcase and I wanted to talk to you today about GDPR again. It's something of a topic this week and that's because we only have about 7 weeks until it comes into force, and I'm not seeing a great deal of people taking proactive steps to be ready for it really. So one of the questions that I've had following the interviews I conducted with Henry earlier in the week. Henry is the GDPR specialist and he gave us some really valuable insights as to what we need to do. And to summarise that, what we need to do is we need to get appropriate legal documentation sorted. We need to customise that documentation. We need to install that as in a GDPR compliant way on your website. You need to update your contact forms to include an opt-in consent to other marketing and be specific about that marketing. And then you need to allow users to opt in or opt out of cookies on your website. So that's the front end stuff that you need to tackle. Now I've been asked, can I do this myself? Absolutely, you can. Okay, WordPress, obviously the system that we specialise in, WordPress is designed to allow users to update and amend their websites as necessary. So if you have GDPR compliant documentation that you've had drafted by a solicitor or GDPR specialist, then you can add that to your website. You can add a new page, upload the documentation, and you can insert the appropriate internal page links and accordion functionality. It's quite easy to do in most page builders such as Visual Composer. Once you've done that, then you can head over and find your cookie banners. So a cookie banner basically scans your site and allows users to opt in or opt out of their appropriate cookies. And it's quite easy to install. It takes about half hour to perform the scan and install that. We can do that for you obviously, but you can do that if you are technically inclined to be able to carry that out. And then the last thing is just to update your contact forms with the appropriate consent. So that is to opt in to future marketing, and you need to be specific. So if you have a newsletter, then that is a specific opt-in. If you have updates for products or product add-ons, then that would be a separate opt-in that you need to add in there. And again, most form builders, they have the ability to add those checkboxes in. So if you want to do that, and I recommend you do at least take some action, either if it's yourself or you pay someone to do that, you do need to get on and do that. There are only 7 weeks to go before this comes into force, and I would imagine that in the early stages, the ICO are going to be wanting to make a statement of intent. So just be wise, protect yourself, and be proactive. If you haven't got an SSL certificate on your website, for instance, then now really is the time. What I think will happen as well is that web developers such as ourselves will get chock-a-block with people booking in their GDPR compliance work. So 7 weeks to go. I'm expecting to be really busy in the next few weeks really. So if you haven't started preparing, now really is the time. I'll leave it there for today. I'll leave you to get back to your days, but if you want any help, advice or support, then please do reach out. Obviously, here on Facebook, or you can drop me an email directly at anthony@showcasewebdevelopment.co.uk. Bye for now.